Okay. Oh, I think I figured it out. There's a little button. Oh, I think I figured it out. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? There's a little button on the side. Now I'm green. Whoops. I figured it out. I figured it out. See, there's a little button right there. It says green. So now I can put it on my purse. And then that way, when we're out and about and I need my phone and I want to go live, you all can hear me better, hopefully. I think it sounds a lot clearer. Does it sound clearer now that I'm on my phone with the mic? And I have two. So if I'm ever doing like somebody else, I can put them on so you guys can hear it. So this was my gift. This is one of the ones that I wanted. So anyway, I appreciate that. We had a lovely time. We have no more gifts under the Christmas tree. We were trying to figure out how to work the mics. And we had just a lovely day. We're tired. We'll be resting the rest of the day. The only casualty of today was I actually dropped a knife on my foot. Just a table knife, but man, it hit the bone and it hurt. I've been having the droppies all day today. We're tired.
You know, my sugar was 341.
Yeah.
Like 30 minutes ago. Now I'm at 241.
Josh got me this. Well, I have that Elvis Stanley mug, and it leaks, and so it leaks. The top leaks. So I did ask for this, which was the replacement for one that does not leak. So I got one of these because then I'm going to throw the one I have away. They said these don't leak because the one I have leaks like a sieve, and it's cracked. So this one's supposed to not leak. So we'll see if it actually is a non-leaking lid, because the other one I have right here, it cracked. So I need two replacement lids. This seems a little bit more sturdy than the other one. Hi, Crafty. I got, my daughter knows me well because Mama's going to Hobby Lobby. She's live. We got a Hobby Lobby gift card from her. So she's like, she knows what to get her mama. So I got those. And then I have these. Josh got me these. So I guess it replaces my ring lights that I have behind there. So I have my two of these to go back. And we talked to my son-in-law. And my idea is going to work. That he has, that I thought of that's going to, so it's going to work. Hi, Sandy. It's going to cost about $100 to do, but we'll just we'll get them together to do it. But the idea is to get actually just a computer that's going to just go to the internet, nothing else. Just go on the internet, and that should fix the problem that we have of the computer kind of deciding it doesn't want to cooperate. So until we can afford the other computer, him actually building a fresh computer, but at least it'll be a temporary fix. So we'll deal with that this weekend. I can't begin to deal with that this weekend or today. I did post something on the community tab. My aunt reached out to me and said that she has a couple bills that she has to pay. She's not working, of course. She's under hospice. I living my best life. And she said if it wasn't for her daughter, she wouldn't even have a place to live right now. So I did put her GoFundMe page on on our community tab. If you feel led, you don't have to, but if you feel led to go and contribute to that, that's totally up to you. If you can't contribute, she understands, of course. She asked me to share it. if you have a community tab and you want to share that GoFundMe, or have social media and you want to share that GoFundMe account, please do. We're just trying to kind of.
Really?
Somebody's snoring over here. She's that tired. We're just trying to get her comfortable, and keep comfortable, through the rest of as long as she's here for. So it's there. I put it up for her again, and I told her I would spread it. So it's again, if you're not able, we understand. If you feel led, then you can. If you want to share it and that's all you can do, then that will help too as well. But we would just, it's up to you how you want to do that. But I wanted to put that out there. So we had a lovely day. We had the saran wrap game. We were laughing so hard. We were laughing so hard.
The kids get vicious with it.
Oh boy, do they ever. I mean, they're just laughing. And then we played a game called the Planted game. It was interesting.
Not planted game, planted.
Planted. It was interesting. Believe me, it was interesting. So we played that. We had a lovely dinner. Can you not hear Mocha snoring? She is going to be wiped. Hi, Bud Files. She is going to be wiped tomorrow. Does the sound better using the mic than when I've used my phone? Yay! What I like about these is that this is rechargeable. What I do not like about them is the case inside is yellow. But I'll deal with it. So like the outer side of the case, when you open it, it tells you what percentage you are. So you must, it says you got 100% and stuff. Did you find these on Amazon? So what we're going to do is this weekend, I'm going to set up on Amazon storefront. Things like this that we like, I'm going to test them out for a little bit, and then we like and that are good and so forth. I will put in there for people that, need good resources to go to. But, I just...
They don't have these in stock anymore, but they have others.
They have others, but, I was just frustrated because I'm like, I know that my phone, and then...
really heavy.
I know, it's pretty substantial. I'm actually going to put it in my purse. Because I don't...
This.
Oh. Remember I told you that I wasn't going to get Josh the tool that I got Jared? Well, guess what? I was a nice wife and got him the tool. So he's happy. Jared, I knew it. The minute Jared saw it, he opened it and wanted to fool all around with it. And it was so funny. But there was one left when I went to Kohl's to try to find something, and I couldn't find what I was looking for. So I picked him up the tool. So he got the tool. I don't know what he's going to do with it, but it's got 3,000 different things to it.
Become an axe murderer.
Oh, please. He's kidding. Believe me, he's kidding. I promise you, he's kidding. I did make him...
You know what it's actually good for?
What?
Scratching off lottery.
He is actually... I made him the potato chip cookies. So I made him that. We're going to finish out strong with the cookie things, the cookie connection things. I have some cookies from recipe cards that I found. And so what I'm going to do with those is I'm going to upload some of them. It's from a kid's cookie cookbook or whatever. They look pretty good. And I thought this way I'm going to start getting some of them ready for next year. And then they'll be all ready to go. And so I'm going to use those. But we've been so busy the past couple of days. But Sandy, here's your toy was popular. She liked her Christmas tree. There it is. Oh, she's going to be white. She's going to be so tired.
Going to be white.
She is. Actually, we don't... Mocha doesn't have a bed because we have a bed in our den area that we have here. It was Christina's. And she'll go lay on there. She'll go lay on the couch. She'll go lay every place else but a bed. Yeah, Josh is like, he got his socks. Look, he got his socks. One says Eagle sock and number 1 dad.
Well,
so
One is the American flag with an eagle on it.
Yeah.
And then the other one is number one dad with a trophy. Hey, I got a floppy trophy.
And so what we did, I don't know what I was talking about, Josh. What was I talking about? You got me distracted.
It must not have been important if you got distracted.
No, it was something, and now I forgot what it is.
You forgot to tell him about the heaters we got.
Oh, he got me a heater, a little portable heater. I got a nightgown and a shirt. Got Mama some nightgowns. Oh, I got some shoes. They're there. And I have a video.
Wonder where the shoes came from.
Because Christina opened the book and I had my copy of the book that I had done for her, that we had from Book From Anyone. And I had the video of me running over. Can I have your autograph, please? Can I please have your autograph? She thought that book was a riot. So, yeah, I got some.
She even read us the first chapter.
Yeah. So, I've got the video, but this was the book. And then I said to her, I ran up and said, can I please have your autograph? And she signed it. So I have a signed autograph copy. I thought it was funny. And then I got a pair of shoes. Where's my shoes? I got my shoes. I can't wear them now, but I can wear them around the house. Some shoes. They're comfy. So I got some shoes. They're comfortable. I can't wear them but around the house right now because it's going to be cold. But
actually pretty nifty.
They're really comfy. They're comfy shoes. So I got some shoes.
Honey.
Yeah.
The heater has a little button on the bottom of it that's got to be depressed before it'll turn on. It's a tip over switch.
And I don't know if you remember us talking. Oh gosh, my back. Us talking about when Patty was here. She went into the Christmas store and I let her pick out, ornaments for everybody. So she was able to hand pick out ornaments. Well, thank you, Brazy. So are you. And she was able to pick out ornaments for her. She said she had so much fun doing that. And this is the ornament that she chose for me. I had no idea which one she chose. This is the one she chose for me. Isn't that beautiful? This was at the Christmas shop.
You should show them the one she chose for me.
Yes, I will. And so when she was here, she went and picked out ornaments for each one of us. She picked out one for, I paid for her to do that. I said, you go in. She said she had so much fun doing that. So that one is hers. She picked out for me. She picked out a fish one for Jared. And I have a recording of all the ornaments she picked out for each one of us so that I could send it to her. Yeah, he cried. He was. So, let's see. Let's see if I can find the one.
It's over here.
I know. I got the kids one of these because we had the eclipse this year. Hi, Alfonso. We had the eclipse this year. So that was the eclipse one. When Josh and I first, I will in a minute. When Josh and I were first engaged, or no, this is our first year of marriage. This is our ornament we got. Let's see who's on the tree, right? Elvis. There's an ornament I've got to find because it's missing. I've got to find. This is the one that Patty got for Josh, which was a cardinal, which are very special to Josh. Cardinals. Looking for the one that she got my mom. Yep, see, there's another Elvis. This is the ornament that Josh and I got when we were engaged. More Elvis. There's Elvis on here somewhere. I'm trying to find the one that she got. I know. Oh, here's the one. Here's the one that Patty got for my mom. because my mom loves teapots. And we got this for Christina because she loves s'mores. Some of the ornaments came to this is one that the school gave us one time. Right here. And this was one that I did, my like first cross stitch, one with the smiley face. So was hello, my name is Lana. I just came across your live in my feed. I'll check out your channel, subscribe, and gave a thumbs up. Your channel sounds very interesting. Keep an eye. Well, welcome. Hi, Vixen. How are you? Lana, our channel has nothing to do with crochet. I know it says crochet in the title, but it's not. This channel is owned by my mom, and I just feed off the connection because that's what I need. I'm a fibromyalgia warrior and survivor. So I'm so thankful for the connection. We do a lot of connection. We do crafts. We talk about things that are fun. We talk about things that are difficult. We're here for peer support. We don't want anybody to suffer in silence. That's not what this channel is about. We want everybody to come and figure out that they have support and gentle hugs if you have fibromyalgia. I'm going to be sore, guys, tomorrow. We have nope. We have Christmas Connection happening every day and through to the 2nd. So I will be on some form of fashion. I have my microphones now, so if I need to do it by my phone, I will. And look at Mrs. Mocha. Do you not see her? She is sound asleep. She is sound asleep. Also, my 41-year-old son also has. My husband has it too. It's a very, very exhausting and physically draining condition. It's livable. I use crochet as my way of dealing with it. And we often say here, I'm blessed to crochet. My mom is, what are you blessed to do? And you will find a lot of wonderful community. If you're also not involved with the lifeboat, that's another great support channel. That's where we kind of all started from. We're a ripple of the lifeboat. That's another awesome channel for connection and support. So I'm going to stay away for the holidays. It's rough going through it, and I appreciate this community well. That's what we're here for. Today would have been my mom and dad's 53rd wedding anniversary. My dad is no longer with us. I'm going to be okay, but on the 31st and 1st is going to be those are going to be rocky days for me. My grandfather left this world in 97, New Year's Eve, 10 minutes before New Year's Day happened. My dad was January 1st or January 1st, 2021 at 12:20 a.m. So that's a really hard time for me. It was around 12:20, 12:30, somewhere around there. But to lean on the community. But we had a fun time, but I'm tired. My mom's tired, and we all usually will just crash. We have my son and my daughter-in-law, or my son-in-law and my daughter over.
Easy for
Yeah, I know. I'm tired, right? I've only been crocheting for 6 months. It's helped me a lot mentally and anxiety. Between RA and fibromyalgia, I deal with a lot of pain too. Today would have been my mother's 92nd birthday. Well, happy birthday! And if I could have Scott on, if I was through StreamYard, I would do Scott and wish her a happy birthday. But happy birthday to your mama. Crocheting does help a lot, and I tell people even if they don't crochet, there are guys, it's been a long day. There's adult coloring books. There is adult coloring books. There is We have shown people how to paint pour, which is a really easy one to do. Crafty and I did breakthrough canvases one night. I mean, that was so much fun. I love doing those now. Crochet, I love cross stitch when I can get to it. I love doing diamond painting, but I haven't been able to get to it because I've been so busy with crochet that I haven't been able to find the time to sit down and actually do diamond painting, but I do enjoy that. And that may be something that we get to do. If I keep my hands busy, but a lot of times I go back to crochet. A lot of times I do. Well, it's not about having patience with crochet. Crochet and patience don't really go together. And I'll tell you why. You get into a rhythm. It's all about the rhythm. Oh, Brazy, hun. Thank you so much, sweetheart. 7th, main girl, Rennie Ridge, Elizabeth, Kira. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. You didn't have to do that. I don't have Elvis to show because I'm not through StreamYard. But we can do the disco balls, right? We can do the disco balls and do the Miss Jones. I owe you one of those shout outs. And I will the next time I come on live. But thank you so much. You're such an amazing. I just love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. And it does. It helps support the channel and helps. It helps provide extra content that we can do. But you get into a rhythm with crochet. I love you right back. You get into a rhythm with crochet, and you just kind of get into this other world. Once you get really, and you don't have to be good at it necessarily at the very beginning, but once you get into a rhythm, it just goes. It's just something about it, and it just goes. And I literally have to set the timer sometimes because I'm like, I've been here for 3 hours. So the pay, and let me also say this when it comes to crochet too. The best thing to do is find the niche that works for you. And I say that with anything, but with crochet, I do not enjoy doing hats. There's one pattern hat I do. That's it. There's one scarf pattern I do. That's it. I don't enjoy doing hats. I don't enjoy amigurumis. I have people that can do those things. Wonderful, but it ain't this girl. I don't enjoy doing in the round. I don't enjoy doing any of that. What I love doing is blankets. I absolutely love doing it. There's something about doing a blanket to me, and I feel like I'm giving somebody a hug, And then also, I love doing a certain type of blanket. I found the blanket. I can show a little bit. I won't pull it out because it's too much, but I love doing these kind of blankets, and I'm going to start figuring out how to do the patterns in these because I just have to figure out how to do the patterns to put up for people. But I did this for my husband for his birthday. We spent our time at the St. Augustine Lighthouse, and you can go on our channel and see me the full blanket. And I did this blanket for him, and I love doing these kind of blankets because these kind of blankets are like doing a big, huge cross stitch pattern, and I love it. I love the bobbles. I love the texture. I love the technique and everything, and I can sit and do these for hours, and I actually was able to put like our name in. This is the Jones, and I know this part that has the Jones, or is that the roof? No. Yep, it's right here. You can see it where it says Jones, but it's upside down. That's why it doesn't make sense. But you can see the name Jones. This is the J. This is all backwards. The O. the N, the E, and the S. And so I love doing these type of blankets. This is the top of the lighthouse. Those are the ones that I enjoy tremendously doing. And because I feel like I'm dealing with a big cross stitch pattern when I do these kind of blankets. And so I'm not going to frustrate myself to no end, right? To do a amigurumi. Okay, have a great night, honey. Love you, Brazy girl. Sleep well, sweetheart. Um, I don't, I'm not going to do an amigurumi that's going to frustrate me. I'm not going to do a hat or a scarf. I will do them and I can, but I'm going to focus on these. I love doing these. And I have 3 that I actually have to finish. And they're my favorite things to do, hands down. And so if you're going to crochet, find the thing that you think you're going to like doing and experiment. You may not get impatient when it comes to doing blankets, but you may get really impatient doing in the round. You may not like blankets, but you may actually enjoy doing amigurumi. So find your niche and don't sit there trying to force yourself. Hey, Kristen, how you doing, sweetie? He says, don't force yourself into making yourself do something you don't like. Now, we have connection cakes on our channel. That is about the only thing in the round you will see me do. It is from a pattern. If you go to ST, and I will put it in the description of this video. It is Gleefully, Gleefully crocheting, and it's on ST. You do not need to know how to read these patterns. They are so easy. It's just literally like, it's like a big graphic. So you're not reading necessarily a pattern. You are reading, you're just going back and forth and you're counting the amount of things. I'd have to show, one of these times I will show somebody how to read like a bobble stitch kind of pattern to do it. Yeah, I'll show somebody how to do it. I can't show these because these patterns are not mine, so I can't pull them out and show you guys. But if you want me to show, I will gladly show you how to do it. It's really not, it's not that hard to it's not reading, you're not necessarily reading a pattern. You're reading a big graph is what you're doing. It's literally like a chart and you're going like this. And so if you when you're going to do a bobble stitch row, so if it says go 10 in and you do a bobble stitch and you do a bobble stitch and then a single crochet and a bobble stitch and a single crochet, and then you're supposed to do 10 single crochets, then when you're coming back the other direction, it's single crochets always, and then you do the bobble stitch, you follow the pattern, and it's just blocks. You're not having to really follow in the pattern either. I can follow a pattern, but it's like a big, huge crochet or cross stitch. These are my favorite to do, hands down. I love doing them. I have, like I said, I've got 3 in the hopper. I've got one for Chris and Melinda's son. I've got to finish up, and that's my next one. The gentleman on the lifeboat, I have one I've started, but I haven't finished it yet. And then I have a very special blanket for a friend of mine that I have to finish up. So I've got 3. And then when we were in, was it this year? This year, was last year? No, last year. We went to my husband's grandmother's 95th birthday, and one of her grandson's daughter was actually having my grandmother's grandson's wife was having a baby, and I couldn't get to her. We couldn't get to her baby shower. We were planning to do it, but it was too close to grandma's birthday. So I brought her gift because she was going to be at the birthday party in Cincinnati. So we went to that birthday party, and we went and had the time and everything. Well, pulled out the blanket, and it was an ABC alphabet blanket for the little baby. And one of the little boys saw it, and he said the baby's brother, and he says, "Oh, that's just beautiful. Can I have one, please?" And I said, "Well, what do you like?" And he said, "Penguins." So I found a pattern through the lady that I get most of my patterns from when I do these blankets until I can get good at doing them myself. And I said, "Well, I'll find you a penguin bean thing." So I've got to do his one time. And then he has a brother. And when we were at Thanksgiving, I saw his brother and I said, "I hear you like dogs." Because I can't make one for the one brother and not the other. And I said, "You pick out yours and I'll do it for you." Well, these two little boys are going to get a blanket. And I'll tell you why. Their mother, 2 years ago, was killed in a car accident. And so these little two boys, if they want a blanket and it can go around them and give them lots of love and help them feel better, they are going to get a blanket. But this little boy wants a penguin one. And he's just looked at me and he goes, "Oh, that's so pretty. Can I have a blanket?" I'm like, "Honey, you can have whatever you want." When we had to go to her funeral, I crocheted, and I didn't like doing that. My hands were killing me, but I took the time to crochet little snowmen with these like little legs were like, accordion kind of legs. And I took them to the funeral home and I gave them to him and his brother and her daughter. And I uh, I I just remember sitting there. She was in her 30s, beautiful young lady, was talking on her cell phone, and she slammed right back into a truck. She was going 55 miles an hour, and she was gone within about a couple hours. And his aunt came over to me, which is their grandmother, came over to me and said, "Those little boys asked for those snowmen." And so as they had to sit in the front row and look at their mama, they were able to play with those little snowmen. And I said, "You know what? Some famous person could have walked in and it wouldn't have meant as much." And I was sitting there thinking, thank God I got them those. And she said they were in the front row and they were just touching the snowmen and fooling around, you know, just fooling around with the legs. And I knew that, and the hands. And I said, good. I was glad that they had that, because that was hard. I still can't listen to. There's a song, the big movie that's out, Murano or whatever it is. I can't listen to Over the Rainbow by that person. I cannot listen to it. They did at the end of her service. I can't. Oh, it just was so sad. It was so sad. She left 3 babies behind. But so if you're on your phone, it's not worth it. Thank God none of her kids were with her. But I mean, she was driving a Dodge truck. I mean, a heavy, heavy truck. And she just was going. She didn't see it, didn't have time to stop. And her truck went right underneath this big 18-wheeler truck. Oh, it was horrible. So anyway, and I found out more about what happened with Christina the other day. It was on the news. Apparently, oh boy, are we going to have a discussion on this one day. Apparently, these kids get together, and this has happened before, because it's Boxing Day. Okay, my daughter was in the mall the other day on the 26th and going shopping. And they get together on Boxing Day and they decide to have a fight. But the fights are there to distract the police from the kids looting around in the store. There was about 30 kids arrested, about 20 or 30 kids arrested. And they do this every year. And my daughter says, thank God, because they were in Victoria's Secrets, and thank God she was shopping for some things she needed. And her husband was in there. Otherwise, the gates would have slammed down and she would have been on one side and her husband would have been on the other side. And apparently there was some people that were trying to film this whole thing and refusing to leave the mall and were arrested. And I mean, my goodness, they do they do this for Boxing Day, and they go and they but Jared, my son-in-law, said that they fight to distract the cops from looting at the mall. And my daughter was with a friend and her husband and a baby. Oh, I said they had hurt my son-in-law or my daughter. Mama would have come after the tail end. Sore or not, I'd have been right up their tail end. Because I said that is ridiculous. Yes, apparently they're yes, it has nothing to do with actually boxing, but they do this every year. They said my daughter went to the mall. She said she didn't think anything of this. She said, but there were cops all around. There was an extra force of cops. I said, well, you won't be going to the mall, during Boxing Day again. She goes, absolutely not. She goes, I don't know if I'll ever go in the mall again. And I'd be scared to death. By the way, that's Mama. That's Mama. I helped with some of the cooking, but she's Mama. I do what I can and then I collapse, and I'll collapse tomorrow for sure. I think Mr. Blester Crochet and Mocha have already collapsed. But I love my new mic. I think it's spiffy. I like it. I think it's spiffy. So that was the only gift. I was actually looking for that, so that's the only gift I wanted. But I'll have to try out these new stands because right now I have ring lights. Ooh, I think I need to go to bed. I think it wore me out. But I got them. They're Instapot, and it was so funny when Christina gave Jared the Instapot. She said, "You wanted an Instapot?" He said, "Yeah, I wanted one." So he was excited to get the Instapot. I said to Christina, I said, "Make sure he goes over with you how to use it." So they were glad to have that, and then got them the brownie mix. I made my daughter some cottage cheese bagels. She got some shoes. Well, they knew. They didn't know where it was going to be in the mall. They knew it was going to be someplace. The mall had to close early. I mean, and they said that what happened is that when the gates went down, there were people that heard the gates coming down. I've worked in a mall. I know what the gates sound like when they close. And so there was people that thought there was gunfire happening because the gates were coming down, and it was actually the sound of the gates coming down, not the actual gunfire. It wasn't gunfire. Nobody was doing any of that or anything like that. Nobody got hurt. But the slam of the gates thought that there was actual, people thought that there was things like that going off because of the gates coming down. I tell you what, my Lord. All right. Well, thank you for coming on in, Lana. Welcome to Blester Crochet. We're here for peer support. We really don't want anybody to be by themselves or feel like that they need to struggling with something. We have a Lighthouse Speaking group. If you would like to participate, we have a link tree with all of our links on it. So we try to just keep connection going. It is so important. We are so grateful for each and every one of you. We're thankful for the extra support we get from our members. They just help be able to provide extra content to the channel, but we're grateful for everybody no matter what. We are so thankful for everybody that comes in. We have a saying here, if you haven't heard it before, y'all. So if you hear us talking about disco balls, the saying is that we are disco balls are a bunch of broken pieces put together to make a magical ball of light. You ain't broken, you're a disco ball. So we tell people stay connected. We say we got you covered. And thanks for having us covered. And remember, be proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken, which is exactly what I want everybody to do. Stand proud and tall in who you are because you can be such a blessing in yourself. God and whatever you want to believe, go ahead and believe, but you were made just the way you were supposed to be. And we want you to stand proud and tall in that. But we also want people to not feel as if they are ever having to be suffer in silence. Nobody needs to do that. We're all here for each other. What a wonderful community, and I'm so grateful. Well, it was nice to meet you too, and we will see you again. Welcome back. Welcome to anybody else who's listening and lurking. We love y'all. There's a word. It's hello. I promise you we won't bite. I promise it. So, my name is Mary. You're getting over a cold. Oh, that's not fair, sis. See what I got? I got my microphone for my phone so that when I need to go live, y'all can maybe hear me. That'll be nice, right? That'll be nice. I'm and Lana, I will let you into the Blessed Cookie Connection. I will go ahead and send you the link for the Lighthouse Beacons. And I think that would be a better fit. But I'll explain a little bit about the cookie connection. What we did with the cookie connection, so that everybody knows, we're still taking cookie recipes, is we were accepting cookie connection or cookie recipes. And that Facebook group for the cookie connection is there for people that submitted recipes so that they could have some time over the next year to build those connections. So I saw that you just did that, and I will make sure that I send you the link for the Lighthouse Beacons because that has more people in it. And if you want to submit a cookie recipe, we'll gladly take it. Yes, it's in Nito, and I got 2 of them. I got that. Got my mama a teapot because her teapot's broken. I got a shirt. I got a little mini heater. I got some shoes. And I got my family, so I don't need anything else. I'm good. I'm good, believe me. But I'm tired. But I'm sorry you're sick. It's no fair. To be sick over the holidays, it's no fair. No. But I miss you. I've been thinking about you. And I've got Brady's blanket is the next one that's going to get finished. The next one, I promise, it's the next one now that I'm kind of, I can get back to blankets. I had to walk away from some blankets because I had some other blankets that had to be done. But the thumbnail to this is actually the shirt. So I was able to get Christina a shirt with her logo on it for her channel. It's like, this is really cool. Oh, I got her some stitch socks. And she got a stitch shirt, pillowcase, and a stitch sweatshirt. And she got shoes. She thought she'd love that book, the book I got her. I have a video of me rushing over. Can I have your autograph, please? Because you're now a famous author. I got them a an Instapot. I got her a calendar, which was always a big hit. Got her socks. Oh, I got by the way, we tried that sweet tea, y'all. Oh my goodness, it was so good. I got Josh the lemon, or not the lemon, the lemonade. Really, really good. The lemonade half cut. I want to try the raspberry now. I'll have to make that one tomorrow. But I don't know if there's room in our refrigerator. Maybe there is for me to put another thing in there because I want to try the raspberry. It was really good. I want to try the raspberry. No, it was raspberry. Yeah, I want to try that. I think it was. It's either that or strawberry, but I think it's the raspberry. I love raspberry tea. But actually, it was really good. It was actually pretty decent tea. So sweet tea, y'all, if you're looking for good tea, it has it. So anyway, well, my mics work. I'm all hooked up. They're good to go. They're green. Glad I figured out that little switch, little button on there that says, yeah, press this and I work. It's amazing, right? So I'm going to get off to bed. I am tuckered. They're already asleep. Okay, it's going to sleep like a rock tonight. But we're going to get her a bed because every bed we've gotten this dog, she's like found a way to never sleep in it. She's got a big bed. If Christina, she'll go over there. She likes to sleep on the couch underneath blankets for people, but she's never been one to go actually in a dog bed and sleep. But tonight we were sitting all around the table, and it's the first time that we actually were sitting at the table doing something, and she was there absolutely snoring. I thought maybe we should get this dog a little dog bed for when we're all having dinner. And then that way she could, if she's really tired, she could lay on the bed. She has a little carpet to lay on, but I thought, we'll get her a bed and see. The last bed we got her, she decided it was a big, huge chew toy. We'll try it again. She likes laying on blankets, under blankets, on top of people. But she's not one to lie in beds. It's so funny. I hope you feel better. Mrs. Kristen, I hope you feel better, hon. Alrighty, y'all. I'm going to head out and go to bed. And I hope everybody has a great, great night. Remember, stay connected. It's so important. Had to test out the microphones. Remember, be proud of being yourself because everyone else is taken. And remember, we got you covered. Thank you so much for having us covered. And we love you. Good night from Mama, too. Night. Bye, everybody. She's getting more comfortable on the camera. You all better watch it. You're going to see more of her maybe next year. See y'all later. Bye-bye, y'all.